to solve a system of equations, you need to find the value of both variables, x and y. So in case I have a system of equations like this, solving it means find the value of x and the value of y. By graphing, we were solving system of equations. If we graph the lines and they are intercepted in a certain point, so this point has an x coordinate and a y coordinate, so it was the solution. Yes, please.
This is one solution.
Yeah. Now we need to find this solution algebraically using a method called substitution. Substitution is two replacement. So if you are playing a soccer game, it's okay to leave the playground and somebody else inserts instead of you because you are equivalent, you are related to the same team, yes? In this case, we say substitution. The substitution operation where I take a certain value away and insert an equivalent value to it. For example, because y equals 2x here, then I can remove the above y and write here 2x instead. Yes? What I've done here called substitution. So let me write it again. Y is equal to x minus 3. And, thank you, and the second equation, y is equal to x. Because y is 2x, this is y, yes? So I can remove this y and insert 2x instead. So this leads to the first equation to be 2x, that's the y, equals x minus 3. How many variables do I have in this equation? The last one. Only one, that is x. That is x, can be solved easily to find this x. By subtracting x from here, from both sides, leads to the cancellation of that x. Then 2x minus x is the same as x. Equals negative 3. And this is the answer of x. If I want to find y, I can easily substitute this x in either of the above equations. Choose any one of them. Let me choose this because it seems easier. So y equals 2 x's, and x now is negative 3. Which means that y is
6.
negative 6. And that's the value of y. I've done. I found x, I found y, so that's my solution.
So, Mr.
If you want to check your answer is correct or not, just plug them in the both equations there.
Mr. How did you find y again?
I substituted with x value in any of these of the original equations, and any of them.
Oh, okay.
All right. If you want to check your answer is correct or not, take x and y, substitute them here in the original two equations. Y is negative 6 and x is negative 3. Say negative 6. Is it equal negative 3 for x minus 3? That's true. It satisfies the first equation. Check the second. Say negative 6. Is it equal to 2 times negative 3? That's true. It satisfies the second equation, which means my answer is correct. And the solution is only one solution, that is negative 3 for x and negative 6 for y. Written like this as a point.
Then you cannot.
No need to graph. This is algebraic way.
Oh.
One more example. Y equals x plus 4 and y is 2.
Substitute.
Now I'm lucky here. Do you know why?
Why?
Do you know why? Because y itself is already given. Yes? So I just need to find x.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to substitute the value of y over there. Then the first equation now became 2 equals x plus 4. To isolate x, you need to subtract 4, yes, from both sides. Then x equals negative 2. This is the value of x, that's the value of y, and that's my answer. The answer is negative 2, 2. Negative 2 for x and 2 for y. Which one?
Mr. Don't have to graph it.
No need to graph. Oh. X equals negative 2. That's the value of x. And the value of y is already given in one of the equations. Okay? Let's move forward to a little bit harder example. Move please, next resource. Example 2. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes the equations are not clearly given as y equals something in terms of x. So in that case, I will need to isolate one of the variables to be substituted in the other one, such like this example. What do we have here? We have y equals 3x plus 8 and 8x plus 4y equals 12. I already have y equals something here, so I can plug it in y there. Yes? So I'll be taking the second equation to be rewritten as 8x plus 4y equals 12. This is the second equation, yes? The empty parenthesis is the y. I will take this y from the first equation, that is 3x plus 8. So I'll write here 3x plus 8. Okay? So again, this is the y. Okay? Let's keep continuing solving this. So I have here 8x. 4 times 3x is 12x. Do you agree?
Yeah.
And 4 times 8 is
32.
32. That's supposed to all equals 12. Now I'm going to collect like terms. 8 and 12. 20 x's. And let me subtract at the same time 32 from both sides. Okay. So what will I get? I will get again 20x is equal. This cancel. And 12 minus 32 is?
Negative 20.
Negative 20. Dividing both sides by 20,
Negative 1.
then x is negative 1. I got the value of x, but I'm still looking for the value of y. From where can I get y?
Substitute that.
Mark from the first equation. So I'll be taking the first equation or the second, up to you. I'll be taking the first equation over there, and I will write that y is already isolated here. And it's equals 3x plus 8. That is equal 3, and now substituting the value of x,
1.
negative 1.
So negative 3.
So I have 5.
Huh?
Y equals 5.
Negative 3 plus 8.
Negative 3 plus 8 is the same as 5. Make sense?
Yes.
Any problem?
No.
So this is the point of the solution, negative 1 and 5. If it's more confusing, let me jump to one more example. In this example, the value of x is clear. Yes.
Like, can you do the example like there, the other side, because we can't see from here.
Okay. So x here is 6. I will be inserting 6 instead of x. Okay. All right. And this will come 7, 6 plus 2y equals 12. You may see from here. Check, please. Check. Is there any problem? Okay, so 7 6 is
7 times 6 is 72.
42. So I have here 42 plus 2y equals 12. Can I subtract 42 from both sides?
Yes. 90.
Then 2y
Negative
equals negative 30.
Which is negative.
So y equals
15.
negative
15.
15.
15.
I still need to find the x, yes? Are you sure?
No, 6.
X is already given,
Yeah.
and this is my answer. So I have 0.6 and negative 15. That's my answer. If I am able to graph this system, the two lines will be intersect in this point. Okay? Do you have any question? In this example, I have, excuse me please. In this example, I have none of the variables isolated. None of the variables isolated. So what can I do? I need to isolate one of them before I start solving it. Which one of these variables are easy to be isolated? You may think. The down, so I can isolate y. I can write y as a subject, yes. So I'll be taking this over here, and I say 1 is the same as 4x plus y. Yep.
1 plus 4 is equal to 1.
I want to find the value of y. I need to isolate y. What can I do?
Make the y negative and subtract y from both sides.
Subtract y. I need to keep y. I need to isolate y. Subtract 4x from both sides, such like this. So this leads to 1 minus 4x equals what?
Y.
Equals y. Now y is a subject.
Yes.
I'll be using this to substitute in the second equation there. So here I have 2x minus 3y. That is here. This is y. Yes? So 2x minus 3, 1 minus 4x. So this is the y again. Equals negative 10. Just continuing the expression. The first one. Okay, so the game is to do what? Is to take one of the equations, substitute it in the other one. Let's simplify to 2x minus 3 plus 12x equals negative 10. Combining like terms, 2x and 12x are 14x. Minus 3 equals negative 10. Let's add 3 to both sides.
Negative 7.
Then 14x
14x, negative 7.
equals negative 7.
0.5. Negative
Negative
0.5.
half.
Negative 0.5.
Yeah, negative 0.5 or negative half.
Well, try.
Okay? Now I need to find the value of y. From where can I get y? I can plug x here, here, or even here. So it's up to your choice. You have 3 equations to substitute in. I prefer to get it in the created one, such because y here is the subject. So y equals something. There I don't have this feature. So I'll be taking this one here from there, and I'll be substituting the value of x that is negative half. So y equals 1 minus 4 negative half. Okay? Any problem?
No.
So y equals 1 minus
2.
plus negative times negative is positive.
2.
Okay. And 4 divided by 2 is 2. Then y equals
3.
This is my answer. Y, x is negative half and y is 3. Hopefully everybody understands. One more example. In this example, y is already isolated. Okay. Now y is already isolated, so I will plug in y in the second equation. The second equation says 2y
Y minus
minus 2x equals 10.
10.
And remember that y is
X plus 5.
x plus 5. Okay?
2x plus 10.
Okay.
Easy.
10x, bro.
2x plus 10 minus 2x equals 10. Pay attention here carefully, please. When I substituted, I got 2x minus 2x. That's cancelled. So I got 10 is the same as 10. no x's, no y's. I got a number
No
equals
solution.
itself. No, if a number equals itself, then we have infinitely many solutions.
Oh, صح صح.
Okay, so this is infinitely many solution. However, if I got a number equals any other thing,
No.
like 10 equals -1, this is not acceptable. So there is no solution, which means in this situation, without depending on x, for any x value, I will get 10 equal 10. That is always acceptable for any x value, which means any x is an acceptable answer. But if I got a number equals different value, then there is no x makes the expression true, which means I have no solution. And we will see this in a later example. So let's take one more example in infinitely many solutions. Is it the same one?
Yeah.
Yes.
So once again, if I got a number equals itself, we have infinitely many solution. And if I got a number equals any other value, then we have
We have
No solution.
no solution.
solution.
Once again, a number equals itself means
Infinite.
infinitely many solutions.
Yeah.
A number equals any other thing, that's not the same number,
No
means
solution.
no solution.
A number
In the
equals-
case of one solution, I will get a value of x and a value of y.
Yeah.
So we have an example here. Let's try to solve that. I'm taking the second equation to plug in the first one. So the first equation, 4x plus 2y is equal to 8. Now remember that the y here is negative 2x plus 4. 4x plus 2 times negative 2 is negative 4x
Plus 8.
plus 8 equals 8. What I get? 8
8
equals 8. Do you accept? Do you accept that 8 equals 8?
Yes.
So we have infinitely many solutions.
Infinite.
Simple and easy. Yes,
Can I
sir.
go bathroom?
Yes, okay.
Bathroom.
Another example. I can repeat this hundreds of times if you want. A number equals itself means infinitely many solutions. A number equals any different value means no solutions.
Number equals no.
X equal a value and y equal a value, so this is the only one solution, and we have x, y, the
Mr.
the point. Yes,
This no
No
solution.
solution, Mr.
What's no solution? I didn't understand.
I will let you know.
When they never enter a cell.
No, now, if the lines are parallel, then there is no solution. Now, look at this. X minus y equals negative 4. And x minus y equals 2 over 5. Okay? To use substitution, excuse me, please. To use substitution, I need to isolate one of these variables. Okay? How can I isolate that? Let's take this one and try to isolate the x by adding y to both sides. So x is equal to negative 4 plus y. Do you agree?
I agree. Yes.
No, I couldn't hear you.
Yes.
Now, I will take this x, I will take this x or the value of x and insert it over there. Okay? In the second equation. So the second equation represented by x now is negative 4 plus y. Yes? Can I continue the expression? That is negative y equals 2/5. Okay? Now negative 4 plus y minus y equals 2/5. Yes?
Yeah.
When I subtract y minus y, I will get negative 4 equals 2/5. Do you accept this? Negative 4 equals to
No
5.
solution.
No
Do you
solution.
know why?
Because you get the
Do you know what does it mean?
No solution.
It means there is no such a value for y. No value for y makes this expression true. No value for y means no solution.
No solution to this problem.
Because I got, this is okay. I got something that is unacceptable. Negative 4 equals 2 fifths. I cannot accept this. So this is incorrect, which means there is no value of y gives me true expression here.
Yeah.
That's why there is no solution. Alright. Let's take one more example. And this is going to be our last one. Okay, let's apply smart thing here. Because 3x equals negative 10 minus y. So I can take this direct to write 3x plus y equals 10. And 3x itself, it's negative 10 minus y. So I can substitute 3x in the first equation with negative 10 minus y. Negative 10 minus y. Negative 10 minus y plus y supposed to be equal 10. When I cancel negative y and y, I will get that negative 10 equals 10. Which is impossible.
No solution.
Negative 10 equals 10. No solution.
Mr. What did the 3x go?
Which one? Which 3x?
The 3x go.
This one?
Yes.
This one is the same as negative 10 minus y. That's why I removed it. It's supposed to be here. I removed it and I wrote negative 10 minus y instead. That was everything today. Thank you so very much.